two solutions of the equation this. We have an equation x squared minus 4x is equal to 96. So there are two ways we can always look at such an equation. How we look at the solution, please watch them carefully, because the second solution is going to surprise you a little, because that's not a very conventional method that we learn in other schools and elsewhere. So the first method is method number 1. You simply factorize it, x squared minus 4x minus 96 is equal to 0. So you have to break this 96 into 1 should be broken up into two parts such that their sum or difference is 4. So 96 is divisible by so many things. Let us think. 12 into 8 is one thing that I can think of. That means I can say x squared minus 12 minus 8x minus 96 is equal to 0. So what we do is the coefficient of x squared is multiplied with this constant, and then the product has to be broken down into two numbers such that their sum or difference is the coefficient of x, and the product is the product of coefficient of x squared and the constant. So now we have simplified it. X squared minus 12x plus 8x minus 96 is equal to 0. X, when taken as common, leaves us with x minus 12, plus 8 taken as common from these two parts leaves us with x minus 12. Now x minus 12 can further be taken as common because we have it at two places. Now we are left with x plus 8, and this gives us the product of two things is 0. That is either x minus 12 equal to 0 or x plus 8 is equal to 0, which leaves us with two solutions, either x equal to 12 or x equal to minus 8. And since we know that the larger of the two, which the question is asking, is 12, so the answer is certainly option B. That's first method. Now let's look at the second method. Second method is quite useful for many questions when we come across the questions of work rate, in which we see that there are quadratic equations being formed. Now it says that x squared minus 4x is equal to 96. So we take the x common, x minus 4 is equal to 96. When you look at this expression to the left, it's a product of two numbers separated by 4. This is what I want you to observe. Now let's start thinking that 10 into 6 is 60. Okay, we have not reached 96. 11 into 7, 77. 12 into 8, 96. Bingo. So that's how we quickly reach the answer solution. That means x into x minus 4 equal to 96 will be, when x is taken as 12, x minus 4 will be 8. There are always two solutions, but this way we find out the positive solution. The negative solution also could have been thought out like minus 8 times 12. If I take at x as minus 8, x minus 4 will be minus 12. But since we have to look for the bigger of the two values, so x has to be 12 because that's the bigger solution, and the answer becomes B option. The second method is really strong because it avoids the simplification of quadratic equations, saves time on so many occasions. All you have to do is just think on this line. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please click on the like button.